Hi Jace, Grandpa here. You know, today's February 21st, and you have a daddy? Well, do you know who Mommy's daddy is? Mommy's daddy is me, and that's why I'm your grandpa. And today, I'm going to read you another story. And this is a story about Mr. Scruff, okay? Mr. Scruff looks like a dog, right? Skinny dog, but a nice dog. And there are some other doggies too. That's a big dog, and that's a little dog. We used to have a dog like that. His name was Cleo. Or maybe it was a she. Well, this is Polly. Polly's a dog. And there's a family over there. Some trees. I wonder where they are. She belongs to Molly. So Polly belongs to Molly. It looks like they're walking in a park. What do you think? And this is Eric. Do you think Eric is a good name for a dog? Maybe. Could be. You see? That's a little dog. Eric belongs to Derek. That rhymes. And it looks like he's walking him on the way to work. That's a little dog. And there's a big truck. See the truck? And this is Minnie. Minnie's a hairy dog. It's a little bit bigger than Derek. She belongs to Vinny. And you know what's funny? Because Minnie has long hair, and so does Vinny. You see the little children playing in the street? But who is this? This is Mr. Scruff. Mr. Scruff is a nice dog. Let's see who he has. Oh no, this is a little sad. For Mr. Scruff, there is no one. Mr. Scruff lives in a cage. Oh, but this is Mike. See, Mike's a little dog, and Mr. Scruff, why, he's a big dog. Oh, it's Mick. Who do you think Mick has? Oh, no. Everybody has a friend. Mick, he belongs to Rick, and Rick has a motorcycle. And this is Lawrence. Lawrence is also a small dog, and so is Mick. And Rick, look at Rick, he's riding on a motorcycle. That's kind of cool, wouldn't you say? Lawrence belongs to Florence. Those are funny names for dogs, and an old-fashioned name for a person. That's Florence. And it looks like they're having dinner together. But things are looking rough and poor for Mr. Scruff. Mr. Scruff is sitting by himself. That's a nice dog, but he's sitting by himself, playing with a stick. I hope the story gets better. But wait a minute, who is this? It's Jim. It looks like Jim likes Mr. Scruff. They seem to like each other. Huh, what do you know? Even though it doesn't rhyme. This story's getting good. But Jim says, Dad, are you sure? He's so big, and you're so small. I can't see it working out at all. And he's so old, says Mom, and you're so young. Surely a puppy would be more fun. I don't know about that. I don't know if a puppy would be better. He looks like a really nice dog. What do you think? No, says Jim. He needs a home, a place to call his very own. And that's what he needs. And that's enough for me and Mr. Scruff. You see? They went to get him. He didn't have a mommy or a daddy. And you have a mommy and a daddy. And who's your mommy's daddy? Me, Grandpa. Look at that. It looks like a happy family. See how big Mr. Scruff is? He's a big dog. Wow, wow, wow. So while Polly has Molly, and Eric has Derek, and Minnie has Vinny, and Mick has Rick, and Lawrence has Florence, now Mr. Scruff, well, guess what? He's got Jim. And though it doesn't rhyme, it all works out fine. But wait, who's this? Who do you think it could be? Daddy? Bologna sandwich? It's Mr. Gruff. Mr. Gruff, he's come to choose a dog. I think Mr. Gruff looks a little bit like Mr. Scruff, but Jim has Mr. Scruff. What do you think will happen? Oh, here's a little pup. They seem to like each other. I'm so big, and you're so small, but that's not going to matter, not at all. You know, I think Mr. Scruff looks like Mr. Gruff. What's his name? Mr. Gruff. I think they're both older. What do you think? Do you think the puppy should go with the little boy and the old dog with the old man? Mr. Gruff is the old man. Like your grandpa, he's an old man too. Mr. Gruff is happy. It's the perfect dog for him. Can you guess the puppy's name? Well, of course. It's Tim. Oh, Tim. Tim rhymes with Jim, but Jim has Mr. Scruff, and Mr. Gruff has Mr. Scruff. This is getting confusing, but I like the picture. See? See the doggy? See the other doggy? I think this is a good story. Oh man, it's over. It ended. What do you think of this story, Mr. Scruff? I like it. Love you, Jace. Bye.